it was sort of this nerd love story. I don't really know why I was assigned to this, yeah, and it was really uncomfortable. It was about 2.5, 3 minutes uncut footage of just the camera going around the nerd couple as they finally. It's this long kissing scene. They haven't gotten together yet. It's the end of the movie, and they ended up cutting the scene. But I thought that I thought that was bold. And it occurred to me that in that moment that no one in my generation, at least that I respected, and maybe just before, had written a convincing love song to me. And so, I put myself in it to try to think of what we all love about a love song has so much to do with the promise of it, but it can't. To me, it couldn't be unrealistic. So many songs, almost every one that's a love song, promises some kind of really unrealistic, it's almost kind of sad. And so I aspired to make that song because the two people in the movie seemed so flawed and awkward. I thought an awkward, realistic love song with stumbles through it. Like almost faux pas. And the verse to me is just like a faux pas. It almost sounds like sounds like some guy, looking at a 4-year-old girl riding by his house on the porch. It's not how it's intended, but the character is not comfortable with himself completely, and I'm not comfortable with myself. So that's really where it came from, and all the ideals and the things that I wanted to see in life, but tried to deliver it through a realistic filter without taking the romance out. I thought it was a shame when I realized that no one had been doing that. And you hear them sometimes. I have to say, I'm not usually convinced with them, and so at that moment I told myself, okay, I'll do this once. All right, I'm not supposed to, because Michael Stipe said you're not supposed to write a love song. And I admire Michael Stipe, so I was like, okay, I won't do it. But I did it once. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah, it came out okay.
Worked out okay.
Thank you.
Mine is similar to that. It's not a question, it's a thank you. I had a best friend at the time, and we were going to go see you at the Beacon Theater. This was 2002, 2003 area.
Yeah.
You got pneumonia.
That's right. Yeah.
So thank you for getting pneumonia, because since we weren't going to go to New York, we're from Philly, I decided to take my best friend to D.C., and we left D.C. engaged, and we've been married for 14 years.
Wow.
Because of your pneumonia. Thank you.
I'm glad I could take one for the team. It wasn't such a nice time for me.
Likewise, she surprised me at our wedding in the middle of our vows. She left and walked over to a piano, and I thought she was leaving the church. Couldn't say I blame her. But she walked over to a piano and played The Luckiest. And I didn't even know she played the piano. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Thank you for taking one for the team.
Oh yeah, that's something I only want to do once as well. Yes, sir.
Since we're on the theme of thanking you for the luckiest, I figure I should jump in and do this. You saved my fucking life. My last 2 years of high school in Yonkers, New York, I was a transplant from Southern California, and I stuck out like a goddamn sore thumb because the kind of stuff I was into wasn't supposed to be the kind of stuff black dudes were into in Yonkers. And I would go home after getting my ass kicked, and I would just listen to whatever and ever amen, and say, one day I'm gonna do shit like this. Whoever likes it will like it, and whoever doesn't, well, I'll have bodyguards that keep them from beating me up. And so, I spent about 2 years in my room listening to you and Elton and Billy and Amy Mann, people like that. And
I probably got beat up more than you.
I was diagnosed with major depression and anxiety. I still deal with it every day. my wife is the reason I'm sitting here right now. We didn't have money for this, and she somehow found it, and she's not sitting with me because she thought it was more important that I go. And like she saves my life every day. And I'm sorry, Matt.
No worries.
I really wanted to do something for her, to thank her for not just this, but like the past 7 years. And this is really bold of me, but if there's any point during the soundtrack or whatever that I could maybe sing that song as a gift to her.
Absolutely. You got it. No worries. And thanks for that. That's, I've never had the gusto to even ask a question or talk from an audience before. So I appreciate that. Yes, sir.
So, do you play any classical piano now? And if so, what do you